in one way, I labeled it as traumatic. And in another way, it's like the greatest gift ever. But I didn't feel that way at the time. So we'll go back to, I'm 11 years old. Uh, I just, I'm playing with a bunch of kids at a family friend's apartment. The family friend is a older single woman, and then I come out of the kitchen and find my dad is playing with her in a way that I'm not playing with her kids, and I'm old enough to know that that is inappropriate, and so that's supposed to be just my mom. And he gets shook and he rushes us home, drops me off, leaves. I tell my mom, I tell my brother, and then she must have called him, because then he comes home and he tells me, like, I can't believe you did that, Amanda. I can't believe that you broke my trust. I can't believe that you told your mother, you're the reason why the family's gonna break up. You're the reason why we're gonna get a divorce. And, I can't believe that you betrayed me. And I believed him. As much as I want to say, like, I knew that what he was saying was full of shit, I really believed that I was a bad daughter, and I thought that I betrayed his trust, even though in the moment it felt like the right thing to do. And, it was the right thing to do, was not hold on to his secret. But I didn't know that, his expectation was for me to choose him over my mother. And I just chose what felt right, because it felt wrong to see it. And the way that he acted, I knew that he felt like he was in trouble. So it was like, excuse me, but I couldn't say anything. I cried. I was heartbroken, because this was the first relationship that I had with a man. My dad, I used to worship him. He'd be mowing the lawn, and I would follow him with like the little tiny shopping cart, like a little tail, just following him, whatever he would do, wherever he would go. I thought it was the best thing. And then when he did that, when he said those words to me, it really impacted how I felt about relationships as a whole. And so out of survival instinct, I went in, and I decided that, I was weak and I was stupid for allowing myself to be that vulnerable with someone, even a family member, because if they can do that to you and walk away with little to no remorse, then I felt like the stupid one. And so for the rest of my teenage years, I didn't date. I had crushes on boys, but I was like, there's no way that I'm going to trust anyone. And so I became very intellectual, focused on my brain, focused on being strong, focused on being tough and not needing anyone, not asking for anything. And it made me incredibly determined. It made me incredibly successful in the academic and then soon to be professional environments. And I got a lot of good, not good, but I got a lot of pleasant feeling feedback from everyone. I got told by teachers, you're so smart, Amanda, you're so brilliant, you're going to go far, you're going to go so many places. From family, it was, you're so smart, and, stay away from the boys, and you're on the right track, Amanda, they're nothing but trouble. And so they were just confirming my already fearful theories and then giving me feedback to stay focused on where I was focused. And so I didn't end up really trusting anyone until I was 20.